point of getting you as close as possible like that is for the simple fact that we create a line. This is the no-go. Do not pass this line no matter what the situation dictates. All right, we're going to have you get out a third vehicle. Get out of that vehicle, step on over here, pull out another vehicle. Third vehicle. Your front end should be right where I'm standing. And you're going to be horizontal to the other vehicles. Other way. You're going to be facing that direction behind me. Yep, just like that. Bring it a little closer. Perfect. Lights on. All right, step on out. Step back into the number 2 vehicle. Lights on. All right, step back out. Now, the purpose of this formation is to mitigate any type of reaction from the suspect that's going to be in that vehicle or suspects. We want to make sure we have enough room to either bring the suspect through here or around the outside of the vehicle. Now, obviously, if we're going to bring the suspect to the outside of the vehicle, the rear vehicle needs to be further out that way to stop traffic, correct?
Is that like a question?
Yeah, it's a question. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think it needs to stay here.
Okay, so what happens if you are taking the suspect back like this?
Well,
What would happen? I'm not sure what would happen. Would he get hit by other vehicles there, or?
I mean, if we got vehicles that are coming from that direction to this direction, because they're, well, you know what they are, you'd want to make this vehicle a little more further out, like get the nose out a little bit, because that way, what you can do, like if you move it out a little bit, I'll show you what I mean. Straighten it out though. You're perfect in terms of the horizontal position. There you go, that works. So when you are grabbing the subject from the vehicle, which we'll go through in a little bit, you then actually walk the person back to your vehicle. You are now behind these vehicles as for, obviously cover. And then when you're coming around this side, you are then further in cover. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so you can step out of the vehicle. Now, how many times has a felony stop been issued? Not very often. Main reason behind it is felony stops are only for vehicles that are wanted, meaning the individual in the vehicle is wanted for a warrant, or the vehicle itself is stolen, which is marked 1099, or some other wanted felony related charges. This you will not do for a traffic infraction, and you will not do this for a misdemeanor unless it's a misdemeanor warrant or a traffic infraction warrant. That makes sense?
Uh-huh.
So in this situation, when you first arrive on the scene, you would be the primary vehicle. You would then call over the radio. You do your traffic as we've already digested, that you do how you do your traffic properly. Dispatch then tells you that vehicle is marked 99. You may then use your officer discretion to either A, handle it like a normal traffic stop, which is typically what I would do, or B, require a felony stop like as such.
Okay.
When you are doing a felony stop, you are going to be utilizing full and intensive lethal force. And what I mean by that is your weapon will be brandished, your weapon will be pointed at them at all times.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, unfortunately, we only have so many people here. This is really something you'd want to have 2 LEOs and a suspect.
Uh-huh.
So what we're going to do is you're in the instructional portion. We're going to utilize you as the suspect, and then I'll try and explain through the whole process of how this works. All right?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Have you get into the suspect vehicle? All right, so setting this out at this time, I already called all radio traffic, did everything that was required as a normal traffic stop. I then decided to escalate this into a felony stop. And the reason behind it could be, like I said, any type of warrant or the vehicle is actually marked as stolen. I then say to the dispatch, dispatch David 6 requesting felony stop. And then dispatch would handle that accordingly if dispatch was on duty, or other units would say there are call signs to attach to that situation. So for instance, I would say David 6 requesting felony stop. David 7 would say their call sign if they were responding to the situation to help out. And then any other units additional would say so as such. This then gets adopted as a priority traffic, which means no other radio traffic should ever go over the radio until that priority traffic is lifted. So if I'm sitting here saying felony stop and someone says traffic, they're wrong. They should not be saying a word over the radio.
What does the other officer do then? Let's say he's on a traffic stop and there's priority traffic. What does he do?
Unfortunately, there is not a secondary method yet at this time in the city. Other cities that I've been in will utilize a handheld or textual version of radio traffic. So at least in our situation, is if radio channel 1 goes down because it has priority traffic, you're kind of screwed.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we can use what's called the mobile data terminal. Oops, the wrong one.
How would I use that thing?
Did you see that in the upper left-hand corner of your eye?
Oh, yep, I did. Hold on.
So to respond to that, you do /MDT, mobile data terminal, space, my badge, just like you did. Perfect. Now, obviously, you would have to know the dispatch's designation to be able to contact them. But in most cases, you would just be letting your supervisor know via that method that, hey, I'm on a traffic stop. I know that there's priority traffic, but this person just did this, so I'm going to handle this. Does that kind of answer your question? Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty. So with that being said, the primary vehicle, which is vehicle number 1, is a vehicle that I'm in possession of. The secondary vehicle is going to be the vehicle parallel to the Explorer. The tertiary or third vehicle is going to be the vehicle in the back. The vehicle in the back is going to be the catch and grab vehicle. They're going to actually catch and detain any subjects that come into the situation. Vehicle number 1 is going to be the main contact vehicle, unless they decide otherwise. Vehicle number 2 is going to be immediate support. Now, like I said, I'm going to be handling all the roles at the same time, so take this with a grain of salt.
Okay.
So, start off with David 6, felony stop in progress. Then other units would identify, saying that they're here. We then get all set up. As you can see, we're all set up now. I would then radio over the radio. All units on felony stop. Exit vehicle in 3, 2, 1. Then all the units of the situation would exit the vehicle at the same time. Now, when they do that, if they hold down the right click while doing so, while they have a weapon selected, they come out and the door will stay open. Do you see that from your eyes?
Yep, I did.
So again, you equip the weapon. So you tab to your pistol. So I'm going to have you do this now. Tab to your pistol. Once you see that you have your pistol count in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, You're going to hold down right click and then exit the vehicle, but maintain looking forward so you don't punch out a window.
Do I have to select something in the vehicle?
You would hit tab until you see your pistol ammunition in the upper right hand corner of the screen.
Oh, there we go.
So what you're doing right there is obviously you're using the door as your cover.
Would the door be cover or concealment?
Well, it is covering your lower half of your body, but the window would be considered concealment because they can shoot through the window.
Oh, okay, got it.
But obviously, being behind a door is much better than me standing right here.
Yeah.
And then the same thing would happen with the vehicle 2. They would get out of their driver's side door, have their door open as such. And they'd be in this position with their eyes on the vehicle as well. At this point, all 3 LEOs are pointing their weapons at the vehicle to maintain a focus. Now, at this point, the first on scene is obviously the primary, and as was indicated by the captain earlier, the primary becomes the commander of the scene or situation, unless they relinquish that command to someone else, or if a higher ranking requests to be the higher up. So at this time, I would then identify myself as Sergeant Mallard, Los Santos Sheriff's Department, driver of the vehicle, please turn the vehicle off. The driver would then turn the vehicle off. Then I would say, driver of the vehicle, please take your right hand and reach outside of the window of your door and open the door. Now, obviously, game mechanic wise, you could not necessarily, I mean, you could do car or door front left, I believe it is, to simulate that. So if you do /door space FL, that would simulate, if you were going to RP it, that would simulate the hole you opened it with your other hand. Or you could do a /me to perform that as well.
Okay.
Then at this point, driver, exit the vehicle, put your hands up and face away from me. Driver, step back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Stop. If we had more people on the scene, I would have directed you to the secondary vehicle, but because I'm the only person on the scene, I would then take you. I would quickly frisk you. Once you've been frisked, I would cuff you. And then once you've been cuffed and once you've been frisked and all weapons have been removed from you, I would drag you and I'd place you into the back of the vehicle, that back here. I would place you in this door because we do not want to have a subject behind an LEO when we're transporting.
Oh, okay.
So obviously the game mechanic still puts you over there even though I don't want you to be over there. But ideally, what you'd want is you want to be able to have crisscross so that the LEO in the vehicle can see the subject.
Yep.
Good. I'm going to get those cuffs off you real quick. All right, now with a little bit of understanding, I'm going to have you move into position number 2 and get your pistol deployed. Yep, get out of the vehicle, get your pistol out, get that door open. And then I would then maintain commands now that we've got the one apprehended. Now you can do this in various ways where you can say front right passenger, back left passenger, back right passenger. If there's other vehicles, or other people in the vehicle, you identify them as such. So if you have 4 people in that vehicle, this is going to take a while. Because now you got one secured. Now you have to go and do back right passenger, do the same operations that I did before. So back right passenger, take your right hand outside of the door, open the door. They comply. Back right passenger, step out of the vehicle. They comply. Back right passenger, walk towards me, sound of my voice, face away from me, hands in the air. You know, all the things that I just did with you just now, you'd rinse and repeat that for every single occupant of that vehicle. Now that that vehicle is essentially what you think to be cleared and all passengers are no longer in the vehicle, you then announce one more time, anyone inside the vehicle, make yourself known. You do that 2 to 3 times. If you don't get a response, then you're going to prepare yourself to move up to the vehicle. That makes sense?
Yep.
When we're moving up to the vehicle, we can go to the left side, we can go to the right side, whatever way we feel comfortable. Let's say that the left side is traffic, so we don't really want to do that, all right? So what we're going to do is I would then radio up all units on felony stop, prepare to make a movement from the right side. And then what we would do would we'd transition without trying to flag each other to a position on the far right side. So 1 would move first, 2 would move in, and then 3. The reason why we don't move all at the same time is so we always maintain eyes on the vehicle. So if we reset, you go back to your position, I'll go back to my position. One is going to be moving to the right side to prepare to clear the vehicle. 1 is set, ready for you, number 2.
2 is moving to the right side of the vehicle. Do I go completely to you, or do I stay here in the middle?
You come all the way to my butt.
Is in position.
And now what we do is a cut the pie technique. Are you familiar with that?
No.
So cutting the pie is a methodology of swinging out and then coming in. So
okay.
What's going to happen here is that I'm going to be going on the outer edge of this because I'm the lead. So you'll be your firearm will be on my left side. Now, it's paramount, do not point that weapon anywhere near my body. Because if you accidentally discharge that weapon, I go down.
Okay, so I stay on the left of you here, right?
Yes, within close proximity. So we're going to do this slowly. So we're going to start moving this way. And you'll keep with me. And what we're doing is we're keeping an eye on the vehicle and looking at what's going on. And as soon as we get to a half circle point, we then start moving in.
Okay, do you know how to turn the flashlight on?
That'd be E as in echo.
Okay, thanks.
And that's for all your weapons. You'd use E as an echo. So then once you're at this point, you check over the passenger compartment. This is 1. Passenger compartment appears to be clear. Going for trunk. You would then maintain visual of the passenger compartment. I would then go around to the driver's side. I would then enter the vehicle. 2, set for trunk. So at this point, just like you're doing, you'd be keeping your eyes on the trunk. Make sure you're a decent distance away from the trunk in case something comes out and says hello. And then as soon as you're positioned, as soon as you're ready, you'd say 2 set.
2 is set.
Copy. 1 will be popping the trunk. 3, 2, 1, trunk.
Trunk is clear.
Copy. Dispatch David 6, felony stop, code 4. And at that point, the felony stop is complete.
Okay.
You do not complete a felony stop until the vehicle is completely safe. Hey, Atomic, how you doing? Any questions in relation to that?
Nope.
So again, because we only have me and you, what I'm gonna have you do you feel comfortable going through an exercise in this, and I'll be the subject?
Oh yeah, sure, I'm comfortable with it.
I'm gonna get into the vehicle, get myself ready, get into the primary vehicle.
Do I need to do the dispatching and all of that, or is it just like we are at the felony stop already, and I'm gonna have to move you? I mean, tell you to get out and all of that.
So what we're gonna do, you're gonna go through you're gonna call up the dispatch traffic.
Oh, okay.
And then once you initialize that, I'll follow you through that for the rest of the way.
Okay, got it. Robert 67 traffic.
Send it.
Show me out north on runway 1 Los Santos International Airport with a black in color 4 towers. License plate will be 83 India Lima Tango 033. There's gonna be one occupant inside of the vehicle.
Copy. Be advised, vehicle license plate you just read is coming back 99.
Robert 67 copies, initiating felony stop.
Copy. Priority traffic only, felony stop. Any units available to respond? We'll say David 7, David 8 responded. They are now on scene with you. Then dispatch would then say at that point, Robert 67, the traffic air is yours.
Felony stop, getting out on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then at that time, all the other people would come out of the vehicle at the same time. But again, make sure that you have your weapon ready. Now at this point, the person in the far back would have a rifle. You'd potentially have a pistol or something like that, or whatever you can use. Obviously, if you have a rifle or a shotgun, it's going to be much harder to cuff someone than with a pistol.
I see.
Is the door open in your eyes?
Yep, it is open in my eyes. Is it in your eyes?
It's not in my eyes, but I'll trust you.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna try it again. Is that better?
Much better, much better.
Okay. Do I continue now with commands and everything?
Yep, we'll do the commands in the in-game voice just to ascertain the difference.
Okay.
Make sure you use Alt-X to go on your loudest range.
Driver of the vehicle, open the left front door with your hand on the outside of the vehicle.
Be advised, vehicle still running.
Driver, turn off the engine of the vehicle. Driver, open your door using your hand from the outside. Driver, turn the vehicle off. Okay, now open the door on the outside using your left hand and keep your other hands up.
Trying to see if he noticed.
Driver, turn off the vehicle. Keep it off, okay? In the meantime, keep your right hand up and open your left door using your left hand from the outside.
Alright, so one thing I'm going to go over is you can ask them to throw the keys out.
Oh,
Okay.
Because it goes back to that whole that traffic stop I had with you where you want to get the weapon away from the vehicle, or weapon away from the person.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep, no problem.
driver, take your keys out of the ignition and throw them out of the window. Okay. Now keep your right hand up and open your left door slowly using your left hand from the outside. There we go. Now slowly get out the vehicle. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Turn away. Turn away. Hands up. Okay, slowly back up towards the sound of my voice. Slow. No. Turn around. Turn around. Keep turned around. Look through your eyes and slowly back up towards the sound of my voice. When I say stop, you stop. Okay, stop. Go. Take one more step backwards. Okay, one more. There we go. Stay like that.
I like that he did the in your eyes thing, because he's been an LEO before. I just want to make sure that he understands again, academy can be long, but it's all about foundation. We want to make sure the foundation is good. Hey, Middlehead. Did you frisk me before you put in the vehicle?
Yep, 1 Glock, 1 taser, 1 flashlight, 1 nightstick, and 1 AR, and 1 pump shotgun on you.
Did you do a /me removing the weapons before you put me in the back of the vehicle?
Oh no, I did not.
No, it's all good. I mean, see, we've escalated things to a certain point where I expect a certain level. So just be mindful of that, because if you don't do a /me, or if you don't actually, because you can actually take them off of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you do /search on it, so take me out of the vehicle, do /pull out. Then if you come up behind me, do a /search.
Okay.
So take the money off my person by dragging it from mine to yours.
Okay, wait, I can't seem to. Oh, I think I'm taking $1. Hold on. There we go. Oh. I'm having trouble taking your money.
Okay, so what I want you to do is, at this point, where it says one, where it says the amount, put that as 1, okay?
Uh-huh.
Tap your left shift once. Then grab the money pile and drag it into your inventory.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
So what the left shift does is it tells the system to grab the entire stack, but then you have to hit left shift again to turn it off. So you have to be cognizant when you turn it on and turn it off.
Okay.
And then you do, like, anyone that you grab, you do that for all the weapons. And if there's any like weed, cocaine, something like that on them, you would then take those as well. Obviously, I didn't give you any real conversation or anything like that, because I think you feel and understand the conversation from the previous points. I'm not going to sit there and give you hazing because of the situation.
Yeah, I see. What do I also take the ammo and everything off, or just the weapons?
I just wanted you to take the money off to make sure that you understood how to do it for this practice. The other method you could do is you could do a /me removes all weapons from that individual.
Oh, okay, I see.
All right, if you'd be so kind to uncuff me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you back your weapons as well, I think, because I took everything.
See what I mean there? How you just do something that indicates that you took everything.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
Now what I did there is a /do. A /do is a third-party initiation action. You'd use that for if you're in a medical center and a doctor's doing medical things to you, like the local doctors, you do a /do.
Okay, understood.
The /me is your first party, and then /do would be a third party kind of thing.
Okay, got it.
All right, so you got the suspect in the vehicle, and then what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna transition to your secondary, and you go back to your primary spot.
Okay.
And then continue on with trying to see if there's anyone else in the vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Academy. We've been at this for 6 hours and 11 minutes today. I'm not carrying any drugs, Gassy. I'm sorry.
Anyone else in the vehicle, make yourself known.
No response from the vehicle. Robert 1 heading to the right.
Copy. Did you check multiple times?
Negative. Let me ask again.
Anyone else inside the vehicle, make yourself known.
Seriously, how are you doing, sir?
Anyone still left in the vehicle, make yourself known.
No response from the vehicle. 1's moving to the right.
Copy. 2 has security.
One is on the right. 2, you can move.
2 is moving. You got vehicle?
I got vehicle.
Set.
Let's go around.
Copy. I got no movement so far.
Copy, going inwards.
Nothing in the back.
Front is clear.
Copy. I'll maintain back.
Copy that. Prepare for trunk.
Copy. Relocating the trunk. Trunk is set.
Trunk opening on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Trunk is clear.
Copy that. Felony stop will be code 4.
Yes. So happy when it fucking when they pick it up. Any questions? How you feel about that?
Oh well, I think once I get more comfortable with all this stuff happening, I guess it'll get better.
Now, obviously, you know they may fucking step on the vehicle, they may shoot you, they may back the car into your car. I mean, there's a million things that can happen. Obviously, we're not going to train all that today because you'll be here for freaking a week.
Yep. So let's say if the vehicle backs up into the car, are we allowed to shoot at that point?
Is it a felony stop?
Yes, it is a felony stop.
So if it's a felony stop and they're attempting to use what is considered to be a lethal weapon towards you, what do you think?
Oh well, that would be a yes.
So you think you can discharge rounds at the vehicle?
Well, if he's backing his vehicle up towards us at a felony stop, yeah. Because it's a deadly weapon, right? A vehicle?
That is exactly the case. Not to mention, there's a reason behind your felony stop in most cases. And if you are having a felony stop, that means you are already presenting lethal force. If they decide to not go with your commands, similar to how the ass make tail with the taser, if they're not going to follow suit with your commands and you have a weapon drawn that is a freaking lethal force weapon, you will discharge that weapon.
Okay, got it.
So if they're not going to comply with what you're asking them, obviously give them a little bit of leeway and grace period. Don't, you know, if they stepped out of the vehicle, like right here, and then they're not sure how to do this, or they're not sure how to look in their eyes and they keep facing to you and stuff like that, don't shoot them.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
They've shown compliance, okay? At that point, they did what you did to ask you to get the keys out of the car, ask you to throw the keys out, ask you to get out of the car and stuff like that. They've been compliant up to that point. So you got to give them leeway with that. That's that compassion thing that I was explaining. And once you get past that part, then, you know, the rest is pretty much golden because you have some sort of compliance. 9 times out of 10, this vehicle is going to take off the moment those other 2 vehicles arrive. Does that kind of make sense? So that because in most cases they're going to see that you got backup, they're going to be like, "Fuck this, I'm gone."
Uh-huh.
The other thing is the longer a traffic stop takes, the more they can call a friend to shoot you in the back of the head.
Oh, okay, so it can't take like...
Oh, yeah, so it can't take like ages. I guess it's gotta be like pretty quick.
You got to work it like a machine. That's when I was going through the Ask Tell Make with you, trying to make you do it quicker and quicker and quicker, because a scene can start off as completely compliant and so on and so forth. And just like was mentioned in the documentation, as Captain Dunstan read, someone can be your friend and completely compliant and be all buddy you, come up close to it. Next thing you know, they grab your gun and shoot you in the face. So I'm not trying to say that you need to treat everyone like an enemy, but you must maintain your safety and security at all times.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, like I said, there's a plethora of things that can happen from this vehicle, because this vehicle is a danger zone. People can hide in the trunk, and I don't know if people can actually get out of the trunk on their own, because if they can get out of the trunk on their own, well, they're popping out of that trunk and they're shooting in the face while you're trying to shoot where you're aimed at that guy. That's Mario, yeah.
Yep, I get it.
So each officer wants to aim at a different location. So you'd have like maybe whoever can best see the driver would aim at that, whoever can best see the back window would aim at that, whoever can best see the trunk would aim at that, and so on and so forth. But either way, positioning is all subjective to what you feel comfortable with. Because like, go back to position number 1. And if you see number 3, how he's back here.
Uh-huh.
Would you say that 3 can do much back here? Can he see anything?
Oh, we can basically see nothing.
So he's going to have to move. So he's either going to move up to provide support on the outer edge of your vehicle, or he's going to move support to provide on the outer edge of this vehicle. Now, if we had both a 2 and a 3, the primary would usually direct the subject towards 3, because 2 and 1 can maintain the vehicle, and 3 would then be the catch and grab man. Any questions in relation to that?
Nope.
All right, when you're in the city, basic communication. If you're in the city, you're going to be doing both at the same time. It's going to sound horrible as hell as you're hearing right now, where you can hear the delay between the two.
Yeah, I can hear that.
And it's unfortunate, but when you're in the public eye, you have to do that.
Yep, understood.
Now, a caveat you can use as a cheat is you could use Alt-X, obviously, to change your range to whisper.
Okay, do you hear me now if I talk from here then?
Nope. Can you hear me in the game?
No, I cannot.
So that's a way you could say things that you don't want to be heard by the public eye.
Oh, okay.
So that is also a form of officer safety, and again, it's a requirement. If you're on duty, that has to be done. No matter if you're in the car by yourself and there's no other civilians around you, then you just do radio. If you're outside of your vehicle or your windows are down or something like that that insinuates that someone else can hear you, then you should be doing it to a way that can be heard.
Okay.
Alrighty, for the next portion of this, we got the active shooter barricaded subject. Obviously, this is going to be, again, hard to train, simply for the fact that it's just me and you right now. still with me?
Yep, I am.
So what basically that goes on as being as an active shooter or barricaded suspect or anything like that. Active shooter is someone who is obviously shooting a weapon. You want to get that person subdued in any way, shape, or form possible. If you can get them with a taser, if you can tackle them, great. But if you have to use lethal force, then obviously you have to use lethal force. So if you could be so kind of get your taser out for the time being. All right, looking at me right now, at what point am I a lethal, or am I going to be considered a lethal threat to yourself?
The pistol.
Because it's in my hand, correct?
Well, that gives me reason to pull my pistol, I guess, and when you point it at me, that gives me reason to shoot at you.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you be the person I'm gonna try and subdue. So right now, just have the pistol in your hand. If I see a pistol in your hand, immediately my weapon's gonna come up like this, and I'm gonna be issuing you commands to drop that weapon. Drop the weapon now!
Oh, I don't think I can hear you.
Oh shit. Drop the weapon now! Now obviously in the case of this, you can actually, like you did, I think you just dropped it on the ground. Did you pick it back up? Oh yeah, if you walk over it, I think it may automatically pick it back up. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, that was actually a me command. Is there like, oh yeah, you could probably like just drop it, right?
Yep, well the me command works because you have to honor the me command. So like I said, at that point, you know, you had a weapon in your hand. I'm going to ask you to drop the weapon now. It's going to go back to the Astel make. So re-equip your weapon. Drop the weapon now. And at this time, you're not going to do this. You're going to go to the next escalation.
Oh, I'm gonna point it?
No, don't point it. Just don't do what I asked.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Drop the weapon or you'll be shot.
Shoot me.
Drop the weapon or I will shoot.
I'm not dropping the weapon.
Now at that point, I would have shot you. Because I gave you 2 times the commands to say, drop it or I will shoot you. If I say that 2 times and you do not comply, you're going to get shot. The moment you try and raise that weapon to me, I myself follow suit with the 45-degree rule. Do you know what that is?
Nope. Yeah, I guess the name says that if it's like above 45 degrees towards you or something, that you're just going to shoot.
That's exactly the case. Your weapon right now is at 90 degrees. What is my weapon at?
Your weapon is around 45, I guess.
I would say my weapon is aiming at your feet, so I could put it around your foot right now. So if you see anyone go from this to this, you better put rounds down range.
Okay.
Or if you see someone who's even aiming at that level, that's 45 degrees. Even though my bullets would hit the ground in front of you, that's still too much. No problem, Automatic. Thank you for stopping by. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening and good luck for tomorrow, man. I'm sorry about that I'm not as responsive, but I want this to be right. Does that kind of make a little bit more sense about how to deal with that and handle that?
Yep, it definitely does.
And going back to what Captain Dunstan said about the 2 different models of policing, where we have like the warrior. If you had a gun in your hand right now and you dealt with a warrior cop, they'd shoot you right the moment you had that gun in your hand.
Oh yeah, crime fighter versus public servant, right?
Yes. Public servant, like I would say I'm more of a public servant than a crime fighter. That is 100% up to you and how you want to do your policing. it's still, you know, it's with, as long as you're within the laws, within the reasonings of the situations, you are 100% a-okay with doing what you need to do.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go up here on this stairwell over here. I'm not sure what kind of room this has. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna go to a different building to clear. Oh yeah, this don't have jack. Okay. All right, have you keep one of your vehicles and get rid of the other two? Make sure you do park and not anything else.
Yeah, park vehicle LSD, right?
Correct. Just remember, if you remove a vehicle, that takes it out of the pool completely. And if you remove enough vehicles, then no one can get a vehicle.
Okay. But if you park them back, like park vehicle LSD, that brings them back, right?
That puts them back in the pool, yes.
Okay.
All right, so where we're going to go, I'm going to mark it on the map, and I'm going to have you do full code 3, intersections, all that good stuff. And as soon as we do the barricaded suspect and get the room clearing down pat and everything like that, then we'll transition to a pursuit. And then I think...
Open for you?
Frick. Oh, that's awkward.
Is there another way to get out of here? I think
Not
there
that
is, right? Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's a learning experience. Remember, we don't need to apologize for what we're doing. It just teaches you that can happen when your FTO's with you.
Okay.
So we'll have you park the vehicle?
Yeah, it's parked now.
No, park there.
Oh, like park.
Obviously, we can only park the vehicles at the shops, you know, like Mission Row PD and stuff like that. So do not ever park like that in the city, and do not ever do this in the city as well. Spawn a new vehicle right here.
Right here? Okay.
Yep. Right in front of us.
Oh.
Well, that's a little closer than I wanted. Be advised, where you look is where it will pop out.
Oh, okay.
So like the dead center of your visual apparatus is where that thing is going to come out. So have you park this one more time? And then do the same thing, and then look around, and you can see the silhouette of it moving around with you.
Silhouette. I don't really see a silhouette.
Okay, hit left arrow, or hit right arrow once, and then hit left arrow back to the vehicle, and then see if the silhouette shows.
Yep, it shows.
And then now you have a better idea as to where to place that vehicle.
Is there any way to rotate it or not?
I am not sure. Maybe, I'm not sure on that one.
Well, I'll just place it here. I guess it's enough. There you go.
Perfect. Now, did you do a preset for your vehicle at all?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, so the presets work just like the outfits. So when you're in the vehicle, do /SB.
Yep.
And then you're going to go to the very top. I think it's presets. And then you're going to do create a new preset, and then go through the same process you did for your duty clothing.
Okay.
And then let me know when you get done with it, save it, and all that other good stuff, and then that should be good.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think this is it, right, with the training and everything. Now we just save it.
Yep. And now to double check that you saved it, we're going to exit the vehicle, you're going to park it again, and then you're going to redeploy it.
Okay.
And remember, if you don't see the silhouette, go over one, then go back to it.
Yep.
Then get in, do SV, and then pick the preset.
Oh, there we go.
Like I said, it takes a little bit, but when you get that thing working, it works great.
Uh-huh.
And don't forget to make sure your radar is still on.
Oh, yep, it's still on.
All right. Code 3, and make it scream. No speed limit, so go as fast as you feel comfortable. Be sure to cycle your siren. There you go, perfect. That's what you should hear at a gang shootout. Pew 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 pew. Like 5 cars all going pew 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 pew. Alrighty, so what we're gonna have you do is we're gonna pull up on the curb of the bank, and then how we're gonna position this is gonna be pretty interesting. So let's say you're vehicle number 1, right? You're the first vehicle responding to the bank robbery.
Mm-hmm.
So where you should be positioned is so how you're gonna come in. I'm trying to remember exactly the details of this one. So this vehicle will be back a little bit further on the curb, so we're gonna have you move forward and then go in between the tree and the wall, and then right about a little further back, and then perfect. All right.
Okay.
And then the second vehicle, I want you to spawn another vehicle. Oops. Second vehicle's gonna be right here, and the vehicle's gonna be facing towards that door. Reason why I'm having him do it to try and
Towards
build
the door,
a little.
right?
Correct, towards the door. Build a little bit of thought process memory, and then get that vehicle set up for the lights as well.
Now this would be paradise if it weren't for all the fucking people. Absolutely, we'll talk later.
All right, tertiary vehicle is gonna be all the way back here. And then you want to place this vehicle about right here and have it be horizontally. So it'll be covering two lines of parking. All right, so
Check it out.
that's perfect. The lights on. So what you would hear in the radio traffic is something along the lines of you would actually you wouldn't hear any radio traffic. First, you would see an actual alert. So I'm not sure if it'll actually fire off because I'm a cop, but we'll see.
Is it normal that all my doors pop open as well randomly?
That's actually the synchronization issue. It's syncing to let me know the vehicle's open in my eyes and your eyes and vice versa.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, we did not get the cat alert when I walked in there with a gun. But you would get a cat alert. Did you see the shots fired cat alerts from earlier when we were shooting?
Uh-huh.
You would see something like that, but you'd see a weapon in the lobby, And then you would see an actual, in red, it'd be a bank robbery in progress, and then it would say which bank it is.
Oh, alright.
And then three or more units would dispatch themselves to that bank robbery. They would show up in the positioning as we position the vehicles. The first vehicle that arrived, which was the primary vehicle, which is vehicle 1. Secondary vehicle, as you positioned, was vehicle 2. Tertiary vehicle or third vehicle being vehicle 3. Where are you currently?
I'm currently at the first vehicle.
All right, come back to vehicle 3. We're going to go third, second, and first, so you know all the rules. Vehicle 3 would arrive on scene with a long gun being the assault rifle. Equip that now. Your job as vehicle number 3 is to clear every opening. As you can see, good luck.
Oh wait, you're getting what? All the openings?
Because you got up there. You got up over there. You got any one of those stairwells all the way up to the top. You got the top of that building. You got this alleyway back over here. You got the alleyway over there. And then you got all that opening over there, and then the building roofs over there. All of those areas are potential vantage points to shoot you.
Oh well, Officer 3 is basically fucked.
So in this situation, you are going to visually inspect all the areas to the best of your ability. And then when you're good, you would then, similar to the felony traffic stop, you would say, back is clear.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then the other thing you got to think of is this guy right here. People do hide in here.
Oh, wow, okay.
So you'd pull up, they'd hear your sirens pull up and everything like that, and then boom, you get shot. Also in a bank robbery, when you are running up to a bank robbery, 6 city blocks before you get to the bank, kill your sirens.
Okay.
Because that way you're not giving the bad guys early warning.
Alright.
Now obviously number 3 could either stay back here to maintain security of the area, or they can roll up the side right here. So you could potentially roll up the side, get up near here where 2 and 1 is, and then that would be your final point. That would be where you would end your situation. Is you'd be then, because obviously primary is going to be the first contact. They're going to deal with the negotiations of the situation. Make sense?
Yep.
All right, we're switching over to number 2. Number 2 would be shotgun. What does the shotgun do? Well, as we saw from shooting.
Close combat, I guess?
Say again?
Like close shooting, I guess. Like, if we breach the bank, I guess we're gonna get the shotgun first. This is the most powerful gun at short range.
Yeah, I would say that buckshot's really going to put someone down.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be their most damaging weapon in close proximity. So you're going to become the breaching man, is what pretty much happens with that. Because in a stack, you want the leader to not be the front man.
Okay.
Now, in most cities, they train in, that the leader is the front man, but I do not agree with that, because if your leadership goes down, you're fucked.
Well, that's true.
All right, so you're the second man. Your job, even though you have a shotgun, is still to observe all of this open real estate. And yes, people have been up on that building. People have been up on that building. People have been on these scaffoldings. People have been over there, been on top of those poles and bars over there. People have been across the street over there that have shot at the officers as soon as they arrived.
So how do you shoot people? How do you shoot people from across the street with a shotgun?
You don't.
Like, do you shoot? Oh, you don't?
Because you're going to be... If you shot across the street now with a shotgun... I mean, I could hit all three of those people with a pellet from the shotgun pretty much at this range because of how much the spread is going to be. Not to mention, Are you really going to shoot across an open street?
Yeah, probably not.
Unless you have a clear shot, I would not be taking it, because then you're risking every single passerby. And as you know how the city mechanics work, you start shooting these individuals, they're going to go running crazy if they already haven't done so by the civilian or criminal shots.
Yep.
Okay. So obviously you observe, just like the tertiary unit, you observe the situation at hand. All right, we'll transition to primary. Primary, really, obviously, you can do pistol, you can do assault rifle, you can do whatever you kind of want to do in that situation. In this specific bank, I'd say assault rifle. Mainly because of all the shit fest that happens over there. Because you are maintaining focus to this door as primary, and you are insinuating conversation with the individuals inside. In most cases, it'll be a one-way street, but this way, number 2 is keeping you covered, and number 3 is keeping you guys from the rear. So number 2 would then see something happen, and then you, being number 1, could avert as needed, or number 3 could move up to then help out, or 4, or so on and so forth. Make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we've now initiated contact. You're the number 1. So what you would do is you would identify yourself. So stack up against the wall right there real quick. So here's the game mechanic thing that we cannot deploy, okay? You notice that door is bulletproof?
Yep.
Don't utilize that tactic. That door is not bulletproof in real life.
Okay, what about the glass was a weak bank? Is that bulletproof or also not?
Negative.
Okay, so I have to stay over here, huh? Near the ATM?
Yeah, you'd be closer to the ATM, and then the other person would be closer to that side.
Okay, got it.
So as you're coming up, the first primary person, you know, you're both observing, you're both seeing what you can see. You're both in either the stance that you're in or in a ready stance. And then you do as such. Los Santos Sheriff's Department, anyone inside the bank, hold your hands up, do it now. Los Santos Sheriff's Department, hold your hands up, do it now, or you will be shot. Final warning, Los Santos Sheriff's Department, hold your hands up, do it now. And if we still don't get any response, then we pretty much prepare to breach. It's just like, again, the ask, tell, make. You asked them, you told them, and now we have to make them. Unfortunately, the making them portion is us breaching and probably getting the shit shot out of us. But hey, we'll do what we can.
Okay, got it.
And this also follows the cut the pie tactic as what we used when we were clearing the car on a felony stop.
Oh, all right.
Because every doorway or every opening is something you have to clear for, okay? And every time you enter a room, you have to announce what you see. Now, the main reason behind that is because, okay, primary role is usually going to be the first person to enter based on how training goes. The primary role would then enter the building, and they would go left. Secondary, like you just did there, goes right. Tertiary would sit here like this. Now, obviously, the door is not going to stop bullets. So you'd want to get some type of cover while still maintaining backdoor operations. And you right there got you know, you're getting that corner. So then 1 comes in, left is clear. 2 comes in.
All right, it's clear.
Is it clear? Do you have an opening?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't see anyone, right?
Can you see behind that hallway?
Oh, nah. I
Did
mean,
you
now it's
clear
clear.
that hallway on your own?
Am I supposed to clear it on my own, or wait?
You should not.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just wait over here then.
So number 2 would then come to this bank corner right here. Obviously, they'd look through this area. Number 2 would say opening to the left, because this is the left of me. And then I'd hold on that opening. then I would hold on that opening. Sorry, I didn't hit the mic. And as soon as I'm holding this opening, so again, primary comes in, they say left is clear. Secondary comes in, opening to the left. You hold on that opening. Then the tertiary unit would stack up on me, or the primary unit would stack up on me. So you yourself, let's say you're primary, you'd stack up on my back. And then you'd announce when you're set.
Primary is set.
Copy. Moving to clear. So similar to how we did the car, we'd cut the pie, and then we'd move on in, and then I'd say another opening to the left, and then I'd hold up on that until you're ready.
Primary is ready.
All right, breaching. And then you go in and you breach that area until you can no longer go any further. Now, this vault door actually can be opened.
Oh, okay.
They can actually get in there, and they can steal shit, and they can do all kinds of fun stuff in there. So when this has been robbed and we show up late, then we have to close it and secure it.
Okay, how do you do that?
I believe it's /secure, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe it'll be gone over in your FTO process, though, surely, because you'll definitely go through this quite a few times.
Okay.
All right, if we can, and the same way, so like we cleared the building, right? And we come out the same way we came in. So I would go out first, you'd go up behind me. Oh, I think we're stuck on each other. Yep, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now this is a close proximity, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So I'd go out, you know, and everything like that. I would come out, and as I'm coming out of this room, because that's a room, and number 3 is still in the door, is still in the main entry, we have to let them know we're coming. So I'd say 2 coming out, and then that would let 3 know that, hey, we're coming out, because otherwise we're gonna spook him and he's gonna shoot us in the face.
Oh, okay.
So then, as soon as we get to this point, then we reiterate 3 coming out, or 4, or however many blue or LEOs are coming out. And if you ever get an instance where you see someone and you didn't call out or anything like that, just say blue. Blue is a commonality code for I'm a cop, don't shoot.
Okay.
So in this instance, 2 coming out. Then we come out of the bank. And then once we have cleaned out that bank completely, bank Alta or this is Alta bank code, bank robbery code 4, or Alta bank code 4, similar to the felony stop.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anything question wise doesn't make sense?
No, it makes a little bit sense. I'm just worried, like, when I'm in there and stacking up and all of that, I'm thinking about, like, the crossfire, I guess. There are some points where, like, I guess I kind of go behind you and cross you, but...
So here's a couple things to take into note. Stack up as primary, right here. And then I'm going to stack up behind you, right? I'm going to get up behind you like this. Where's my weapon?
At the 45-degree angle.
Is my weapon raised to fire?
No.
Because if I raise my weapon to fire, what am I pointing at?
Right now it's me.
And if I left click, what's going to happen?
You're gonna shoot.
Now in this proximity, I'm going to bap you upside the head. So if you have someone in front of you, trust that they know what they're doing to shoot the target first, until you can spread out and shoot.
Okay.
So you're putting your life in the person's hands that are in front of you, because obviously they don't want to die, so they're going to try and put rounds... Indeed. They're going to try and put rounds down range as soon as they see a target. Alright, so we'll try it this way. Stack up on me. Los Santos Sheriff's Department, any side of the bank, hold your hands up, do it now. Final warning, Los Santos Sheriff's Department, any side of the bank, hold your hands up, do it now.
I need to borrow some
David 6, no
batteries.
contact inside of the bank, preparing to breach. You set?
Primary set.
All units are set, breaching. Got an opening to my left.
Left is clear.
Stack on me.
Stacking on you.
You set?
Set.
Breaching. Opening to the left.
Set on you.
Copy, breaching. Now, at this point, sometimes you'll have it where LEOs will say the bank is code 4, because obviously you've cleared all the rooms. So there's the instance where you call the bank code 4 here, or you call the bank code 4 once you have successfully exited the building and everyone is safe.
Okay.
Because, I mean, essentially, yes, there's no one in here. We've identified there's no one in here, but what if there's something in here that can still hurt us?
Yeah, I get that.
Goes back to that safety thing. Now, this door right here does not open, so even though it's a door, you know, can't really do much about it. Now, some core principles are perimeter security on the bank. If you have the first unit come into this corner of the building, the second unit is going to be kitty corner to this building if they are the first two perimeter units to arrive. Because you have your entry team, which is the first 3 on scene, and then once the entry team has done what they can, you then have perimeter units that will do what they can to try and secure the perimeter. Obviously, if you're going to do that properly, you're going to want 3 to 4 for the team, and then you're going to want at least 2 to 3 for the perimeter. And realistically, you're not going to have that many LEOs on duty that often that are available. Any questions in relation to that? Anything you want to go run through in there anymore?
Hello, darling. How are you?
No, I think that's pretty clear.
Alrighty, let me look through the next portion.
Do you know how long this will still take?
This is going to be the last couple portions. We got to go through the pit maneuver to make sure you understand how it works.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll just do one simple pursuit.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. It's like 4 a.m., so...
No, I got you, sir. I got you. I've been at this for almost 7 hours now, so I understand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. If it's just that, then we'll still do that.
Yep, no problem. So what I'm going to have you do is get rid of the second and third vehicles.
Okay, second, that will be this one.
All right, so we're going to start this off as in, let's say you did a traffic stop on my vehicle. And then once you initiate the traffic stop, it'll then escalate to the vehicle fleeing from you, okay?
Okay, got it.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to head straight, which obviously, what am I doing for breaking the law?
Oh, you're not using the right lanes.
So improper utilization of the lane.
Uh-huh.
And now it's a red light.
And you're on a red light. Robert 67 traffic.
Then your traffic.
Show me out west on Vespucci Boulevard, Pillbox Hill, with one black in color Ford Explorer. There's gonna be one occupant in the vehicle. License plate is gonna be standby. 24 Romeo Uniform Hotel 547. No additionals required at this time.
Copy. The 24 Romeo Uniform Hotel comes back to a Drake Mallard. Drake Mallard is pinned across the board. DT, thank you.
Romeo 67 vehicle is going to be taking off. We're going to be in an active pursuit. Westbound Vespucci Boulevard.
Copy. Showing you in a pursuit. All other units hold priority traffic.
Weather is going to be clear. Traffic is going to be light. Vehicle is continuing westbound Vespucci Boulevard. High rates of speeds around 100 miles per hour.
Nice. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god, this thing's ass hungry.
Vehicle has spun out South Rockford Drive, San Andreas Avenue, going back
hey, DT,
eastbound
thank you so much for that
Rockford
host.
Drive.
Thank you so much for that host.
Continuing eastbound Vespucci Boulevard.
How you doing?
Crossing
Holy
Palomino
shit, you're up
Avenue.
late, DT.
Taking a left onto Peaceful Street. Crashed. Continuing northbound Peaceful Street. Taking
that,
a
1050.
left on San Andreas Avenue. Taking a left, hit a local.
Advise you, they hit a local.
They hit a local.
Copy. We'll send medic to that local. Be advised, lethal force is authorized.
Copy that. Is pit allowed?
Pit when ready. Correction, pit when safe.
Continuing eastbound Vespucci Boulevard, speeds around 60 miles per hour. Turning north onto Strawberry Avenue. Just crossed San Andreas. Almost 1050.
Academy, yes.
Continuing northbound Strawberry Avenue.
We've been doing this for about 7 hours so far. We're near the end of it though.
It's gonna be taking the freeway.
I need to feel confident in his ability though.
Robert 67 going in for a pit.
Copy. Showing you going for a pit.
Cancel that pit. Traffic is gonna be getting moderate.
Copy. Canceling pit due to traffic conditions.
Oh. Robert 67 and 50.
All right, reset and pull over.
I'm gonna be bleeding.
So, I mean, all in all, you were doing very well. You were doing extremely well. The thing is, when I said lethal force authorized, that means you can shoot the car, you can ram the car, you can do whatever you want to the car because you are able to use deadly force.
Oh, okay, so even inside city limits, I can like ram it and shoot it and everything?
When it's safe, obviously you do not want to do anything to endanger the other citizens.
Oh, okay, I see.
And in this situation, the highway in most cases is going to be less of a risk to citizen than the actual city itself. Yeah, it's Mario.
Oh, okay.
If you're actually bleeding, don't worry about it. I can bring you back up, but I don't know how to heal you. Yeah,
Oh, I
fix
don't
up the
think I'm...
vehicle.
I don't think... Oh, yeah, I'm still bleeding. Oh, well, it's gonna be fine.
The only way to... You know how to correct bleeding?
I thought there was with a bandage or something, or I'm not sure. Or...
What a bandage will do is it'll stop the bleeding up to 5 minutes, and then you have to go... You know, obviously, the only way to really stop bleeding is to go to a medical center.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna hit her now?
I'm gonna see if I can do anything to heal you back up. There's got to be something, because I can revive you at least.
Oh, okay, well, you can push me down and revive me.
that didn't do it.
I think my fix isn't working. I don't get the toolbar anymore. I mean the progress bar.
Copy, same traffic. So instead of trying to fix our vehicles, we're gonna actually park them and then bring them back out.
Okay.
Work with what we got, because I mean, I have the admin menu right now because, again, thankful to Yamanox and Bonzer for everything. And thank you to Captain Dunstan for giving me this opportunity. If you're still bleeding, I'm going to have you go code 3 all the way to Pillbox Medical. Go on inside and do /bed on a bed to heal yourself up.
I don't think I'm bleeding anymore.
Copy. Did you notice that you got ejected in the vehicle? Were you wearing your seatbelt?
No, I wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
So, as you noticed, I brake checked the shit out of you.
Uh-huh.
That'll happen a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, when you're chasing a vehicle, stay in a lane that they're not in. You'll see them try and correct themselves to be in the same lane as you. It's going good.
Okay.
We're almost done, Bonzer. Yeah, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
We're not going to initiate the traffic stop. We're going to just start with a pursuit, so that way we don't waste time.
Okay.
All right, going for it.
Robert 67, show me an active pursuit with a black in color Ford Explorer heading westbound Los Santos Freeway. Traffic is going to be moderate, weather is going to be clear.
Copy, showing you in an active pursuit. Be advised to mark it inactive when it's complete. That was a fucking with him kind of thing.
10-4, continuing southbound Los Santos Freeway, speeds of around 100 miles per hour.
Copy. Vehicle is in speed of excess of 100 miles an hour, entering city limits.
Continuing southbound Strawberry Avenue, just 1050 to the local, taking a left on Vespucci Boulevard, continuing eastbound.
Be advised, was local vehicle still moving after? Did you check on the local?
Local vehicle was still moving afterwards.
Copy. Advise if you run into, if you have a local that is incapacitated, you are the only response unit.
Copy that. Vehicle is continuing eastbound Vespucci Boulevard, taking a left onto El Rancho Boulevard, taking another left onto San Andreas Avenue, just 1050 the local is gonna be down. Sent medical to that local.
Alright, intermission.
Yep.
So, when dispatch advised, or anyone advised, or if you know that you're the only LEO on duty, and a local gets down like that, unfortunately, you do need to stop and take care of that local.
Oh, so I just let the suspect go then, and I just take care of the local, right?
Yes, unfortunately. That will happen.
Oh, okay.
It sucks because then it's like, well, shit, they're getting away and they fucking killed someone and bada ba. Because if you're in a pursuit and if you see that happen and you see that person's incapacitated and there isn't anyone else to help that car, your priority is priority of life.
Yeah, I see. Doesn't that kind of get abused though? Like if they see they're getting chased, oh, let's just hit a local and we'll get the cops off of us anyway.
Well, yes. Now, again, what I'm stating is the perfect world scenario. But obviously, if you have some sort of identifying that person, this goes back to our pullover tactic. If you pull over a vehicle, you have a plate, right? You can at least identify the plate. You can see someone somewhat in the vehicle. You could potentially PID the individual, and you could potentially issue a warrant. So every single infraction, like red light, okay, boom, I just went through a red light. That's an infraction that you have to keep in the back of your mind when this ends.
Okay.
If I strike a vehicle, that's a hit and run. So that's another lawful or an offense that you can stack on.
Okay.
And I'm in the wrong way of travel, am I not?
Yes, you are.
So you can either A, compound the shit out of it, or you can try and group them together like careless driving, reckless driving, instead of compounding the shit out of it. It really depends on the RP that the subject gives you. If they give you shit RP, we don't want shit RP. If they give you good RP, well, good RP is them being nice to you or them being an asshole to you. If they're either one, that's still good RP.
Uh-huh.
That all makes sense, sir?
Yeah, it's all making sense.
Alright, I'm going to try and be a little bit easier with you so you can try and get that pit initiated in there.
Okay.
And then we'll see how you do it. Alright, I'm going now.
Okay.
I'm going to try and stay under 80.
Okay. Robert 67, show me an active pursuit with a black and colored Ford Explorer heading north on popular streets, speeds of about 60 miles per hour. Traffic is gonna be moderate, weather is gonna be clear. Right now we're west on Los Santos. Disregard west on Haywick Avenue, continuing west. Speeds are reaching around 100 miles per hour. Hard 1050 with a local.
Disregard that 1050, that one cut in front of me.
Okay. Continuing westbound Haywick Avenue. Crossing Las Lagunas Boulevard. Taking a left, South Haywick Avenue. Correction, eastbound way. Left 8 Milton Parkway.
He needs to get more comfortable with that car. Because that car can outperform this vehicle.
Continuing eastbound 8 Milton Parkway. .1050 into a local. Local is going to be Ocean King.
Advised vehicle did 1050 with a local?
That would be an affirmative.
Copy.
Taking a left onto Vespucci Boulevard. Continuing eastbound. Right onto South Power Street. Taking a U-turn into the alleyway behind the motor dealership. Continuing left on Adams Apple Boulevard. Taking a right onto Elgin Avenue. Currently heading southbound Elgin Avenue. Taking a right into the alleyway. Heading on to... It's gonna be in front of Benny's.
I wanted to make sure he didn't lose me because I don't want to. I'm not here to fuck him over. I'm here to give him proper training.
Another left. Currently heading eastbound on Carson Avenue. Taking a right into the alleyways besides Forum Drive. Vehicle is stopped. Disregard continuing. Coming on to Davis Avenue. Hard 1050 again with another local. Local is going to be Ocean King.
Advise second 1050. Try and get this vehicle stopped.
Copy that. Is lethal force authorized?
Negative.
1050 with a local. Local is going to be Ocean King. Continuing chasing.
Advise who struck a local?
Robert 67.
Copy.
Taking a right onto Adams Apple Boulevard, currently heading east on Adams Apple Boulevard. Taking a left onto Center Street, taking another left, currently heading westbound Vespucci Boulevard. Vehicle is going to have a flat tire. Continuing westbound Vespucci Boulevard.
And he needs to come up and pit. I mean, he just needs to get up there and do it.
Robert 67 pit authorized.
Pit is authorized, win safe.
Robert 67 going in for the O. Pit unsuccessful.
Cover that pit unsuccessful. Try again when able. I'm gonna give this one to him.
Going in for another pit.
Not bad, not bad. He had good connection, not enough power to it.
Continuing northbound, Las Lagunas Boulevard, crossing Haywick Avenue. Going east onto Clinton Avenue. Currently crossing Elm Street, continuing eastbound Clinton Avenue. Speeds are gonna be around 70 miles per hour. Traffic is gonna be light to moderate. Traffic is correction. Weather is gonna be clear. He's still gonna have a flat tire.
He sees I have a flat tire, but my eyes I don't.
Robert 67 going in for the pit. Pit unsuccessful.
I'm not sure. Maybe I'm too heavy for him. He should be able to get it though. He should be able to get speed and fucking do it. Nice, good save.
Continuing eastbound Sonora Road. Going for another pit attempt.
This one's risky as on this one. Oh yeah, nice. I'll take it.
Vehicle has
Intermission.
1050.
I gotta give you kudos. That last one was pretty decent. When I said the inactive thing, I was kind of giving you shit there. Do not ever say active pursuit. Just say pursuit or 1080.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're saying active, well, obviously it is if you're calling it out.
Okay, got it.
Because that's redundant, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess I just heard it from places and picked it up as well.
No,
That's
I'm
what
with you,
saying.
sir. I'm with you. There's plenty of those things that I'm trying to remove myself from. So yeah, so vehicle pursuit or vehicle 1080.
Okay, got it.
And then I noticed that you are getting the other information out there as quick as possible, and that's great. But understand, quick, concise, and don't stay on the radio too long.
Okay.
Do you have mic clicks enabled?
Yes, I do.
Do you hear when I queue up and when I let go?
Yep.
So every single point in time, you want to be like, vehicles heading west, vehicles heading south, south on Vespucci, north on Strawberry. Your left and right stuff is okay. I mean, I'm not going to dime you for that, but it's still the instance, is it necessary?
Oh, okay.
It could be necessary to vehicle number 2 though, because vehicle number 2 could give a shit. Or vehicle number 3 is like, hey, I'm preparing myself to cut you off because you said left on this.
Okay.
Because the operations in any pursuit is vehicle 1 is maintain eyes, vehicle 2 is do radio, and vehicle 3 is to cut off the pursuit. So if you see 3 squad cars chasing each other's tails, that's not a proper pursuit. That's people having games.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions in relation to that?
Just what was the third vehicle again? I know first was like the aggressor vehicle, I guess. I mean, that's...
Primary vehicle is their job is to keep eyes on the subject vehicle.
Uh-huh.
So
And the second would be comms.
Well, adding on to the first is trying to stay with that vehicle through every alley. Keep eyes. So it's like if they take an alley, you're taking an alley. The secondary vehicle is going to be doing communications. So they're trying to keep an eye on your vehicle. So they're watching you and they're saying, you know, north, south, west, etc., left to right, whatever the case may be. Tertiary vehicle or the third vehicle is going to intercept. They're going to try and create roadblocks, spike strips, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
And then sometimes you may have air support. So the air support, if they get into play, the air support becomes the secondary vehicle. And if you're really lucky, you'll have like a fourth and a fifth vehicle. So you'll be like, oh, you're heading up the freeway, and they set up spike strips at Braddock Pass. And as soon as you call that you're, you know, X amount of distance from Braddock Pass, they laid it on the spike strips, and boom, the tires go.
Yeah.
All right, you got one successful pit. Is it too hard on the SUV to pit this thing, or what's going on there?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think I'm just not giving it enough power. I'm trying to do it like real gently, I guess, and give you like a little nudge. But I guess I just gotta like completely not smash it in there, but like give it a harder push, I guess.
Okay, I got you. So what I'm gonna want you to do is, so I'm gonna want you to bring your vehicle up, and then essentially what you're trying to do. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. You're trying to get the side of your vehicle to kick the side of this vehicle, and then spin it around. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. We'll go again until you feel comfortable with that, because I want to make sure that you got that, because that's pretty much one of the last things.
Okay, so can I just like pit all the time now, or do I still have to do like all the chase stuff?
You can request pit the immediate moment a 1080 starts.
Oh, okay, got it.
Just be advised that certain supervisors may say not yet, or something of that regard.
Okay.
Because you could be like, hey, vehicle's fleeing for me, 1080, requesting permission to pit. And then the supervisor could be like, well, permission granted, when safe. And then you'd be like, shit, okay. So then you can, because obviously we want to end the pursuit as quickly as possible. But as per usual, when you are requesting for a pit, way before that, you got to say why you were trying to give them pull over in the first place. Because if you say traffic, and then the vehicle flees, and then you tell dispatch, well, the original traffic reason was stop sign violation. Is that really a pursuit thing?
No, it's not really.
You know, you're gonna want to look at like something beyond simple traffic citations. You know, hit and run, that could be a pursuit. Oncoming traveling in the lanes, that could be a pursuit. You know, all those kind of things, reckless endangerment, etc.
Copy that.
All right, let's do this. Actually, do you want to bring out a new vehicle? Your front end looks like hell.
Oh, yeah. Is there like a quick button to take off your seatbelt, or?
You can actually, so remember when I was doing the rebind for your takedowns?
Oh, yeah.
Do /rebind 1 space belt. And that'll make F1 take care of your belt.
Okay, let me try that.
Now, obviously, all the rebinds that we're doing right now and all those other customizations, you will have to redo in the live city.
Oh yeah, that's like way more useful. I like that bind.
Yeah, and it's also like instant. I mean, the moment you hit it, it's instant.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Robert 67, show me pursuit with a black in color Ford Explorer heading northbound Sonora Road, speeds of around 80 miles per hour. Traffic is gonna be light, weather is gonna be clear. At
Copy
this
that, showing you
moment-
in a pursuit.
Robert 67 requesting pits.
Copy that. Permission for pit is authorized. Oh, yeah! Now that was good. That was real good. We'll continue on. Try and go for another one.
Vehicle is recovered, continuing pursuit northbound Sonora Freeway, correction Sonora Road.
That was good. That was nice. I just want to make sure it's not a fluke.
Going in for another pit. Pit unsuccessful. Took a right east onto Joshua Road, dirt roads near the oil fields now.
Oh yeah, we don't have very good speed on dirt roads at all. Fucking hell. You get on a dirt road, you might as well just say you're gonna win because fucking we don't got shit. Goes back to that terrain training I was giving him earlier.
Suspect is going off-road parallel to the train tracks, heading eastbound. Just crossed the train tracks.
Trying to get off the damn dirt roads.
Vehicle went back on road east, East Joshua Road, passing Sandy Shores at this moment. Going in for another pit.
Nice.
Pit successful.
Very good. How you feeling?
Oh, actually, I'm feeling pretty confident now.
Those last two were actually really good.
Yeah, the one on Sonora Road I really liked as well.
All right, so now the final hard thing. We're gonna head over to a building. They've done a vehicle pursuit. Now we have to do 1 foot pursuit. And at this point with the foot pursuit, you'll be using everything you got in your arsenal, okay?
Okay.
Make sure everything's loaded.
Okay, everything is loaded.
Alright, so how's your body armor looking?
Pretty full, just a little bit off.
Okay. So you're responding to a store robbery. That's the premise of this, okay?
Uh-huh.
I want you, like I said, all force is necessary as you see fit. You're going to handle this just like the bank robbery. I'm going to be the offender.
Okay, do I leave my car over here or do I position it somewhere?
That's perfectly fine where it is. We're gonna start this off as in you already pulled up.
Okay.
So we'll initiate the contact portion. Like you'll come up to the door, you'll contact. Obviously, you'd have more to help you in this situation.
Okay.
But we'll do contact, negotiations, and then eventually breach.
Got it.
Alrighty, this is the last scenario on my to-do list.
Okay, yeah, and store robberies, are they ARs or are they pistols only?
Officer discretion, sir.
Okay.
Give me a few moments to set up. Actually, it'll be fine.
I'm a bit injured, so I might run a little bit slow.
No worries. We're not going to go like balls to the walls or anything like that. It's just to get down the basics.
Okay.
All right, I'm set.
Okay. Hello. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna do it in the city.
Yeah, use the in the city with your maximum range, just like we would live.
This is Deputy Bayan, Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Anyone inside the store, make yourselves known.
Stay a while and get shot, cocksucker.
Hello, sir. I'm Deputy Bayan, Los Santos Sheriff's Department. What are you doing in there?
I just need some booze. Leave, or you'll get fucked.
Oh, sir, I'm gonna ask you to step out the store with your hands up.
I'm gonna ask you to shove a finger up your cornhole.
Well, I'm still gonna ask you to step out with your hands up, sir.
I have a hostage back here, and you're gonna get fucked.
You have a hostage? Who's the hostage? Can I hear the hostage?
Well, give me a moment. I'll find her. She's hidden back here somewhere.
Okay. Take your time, just don't hurt the hostage.
Oh my god, he's hurting me. Come and get me, save me soon.
Hey, miss, my name is Deputy Bayan with the Los Santos Sheriff's Department, okay? We're gonna do our best to get you out of there. Can you tell me your name?
She's not going to talk anymore. Like I said, I need my booze and to leave.
Sir, I need to know how the hostage is doing. Is she doing okay?
She's on a fucking period. She needs Tampax Pearl.
Oh, well, I think you got some inside the store over there.
Well, you better grab it when then.
Okay, well, sir, what are your demands? Can you let the hostage go?
Well, if you give me 5 cases of Bud Light and a keg of Bud Ultra, I might think about it.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me what those things are. Bud Ultra and what was that other thing?
You don't even know what the name brand of brewski is, you sack of diabolical shit.
I've never heard of it, sir. What is it? Is that some kind of beer?
No, that's fear in your butt.
Fear in my butt. Oh well. Anyway, sir. I'm gonna ask you to leave the hostage, okay, and get out the store with your hands up.
Well, I don't think I can do that.
Why is that, sir? Why can't you do that?
Well, because the hostage is attached to me.
The hostage is attached. How does that work? Are you handcuffed to each other?
Yes, we'll say that to be the case. Well, we're handcuffed together. That makes sense.
Oh well. How does it sound if you can both put your hands up then, and you'll both come together outside?
Nope, can't do that.
Okay, sir. Well, you're gonna have to get her out like one day. You know what do you want from me?
Well, I want you to leave.
Well, I'm gonna leave with the hostage. I'm not leaving without the hostage.
Well, sir, not gonna let you leave then, am I?
Well, you're the one inside the store, buddy.
Well, I would certainly say that I have the upper hand, and therefore you should listen to me.
Well, what are your demands, dude? Come on, tell me.
Like I said, the brewski.
Oh my. Sir, how old are you?
Older than you.
Oh wow.
All right, little intermission. He doesn't actually have a hostage because we're not going to go to that point just yet. But I appreciate what you've been trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Sir, I'm gonna ask you to step out the store with your hands up now. And that's an order.
I'm gonna tell you to go fuck a donkey.
No, no, sir, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna ask you to step out the store now before I come in there.
Well, come on in. Rub my feet for me, you sack of shit.
Sir, last warning. I'm gonna come in there with my assault rifle as well. Okay, you get out of there now with your hands up, out the store.
You get in here now, and I'll play with your biscuits.
Alrighty, well you can play because I'm coming in.
Oh, come on in and say hello.
Robert 67, preparing to breach.
Copy that. 67, preparing to breach. I'm not going to be
Robert
super...
67 set.
Copy that, showing you set at the door. Get fucked, asshole!
Breaching.
Hands.
The third person
Show
like
main
this is a
store
bitch.
clear.
Advise
Setting
vehicles
up.
clear or buildings clear.
Negative. The main store preparing to breach the back room.
Gotcha. So
Shots
that-
fired. Shots fired.
That's what I wanted him to see, more or less, was how that would handle.
Anyone else in the back room, make yourselves known.
Good, good, good.
No response from the back room, besides one
Advise
individual
shots
down,
fired?
breaching. Shots are fired.
Copy, rolling medical.
One individual down. Back room will be code 4 as well. Seen as code 4, rolling medical.
Copy, rolling in medical at this time. Not bad at all.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I
I
mean,
just don't know how
you-
to
you
react
t-
to like
Go ahead.
when I just don't know how to react to certain stuff, you know. I don't know if I had to react like friendly or in a joking way to try to like, you know, get to know them a little bit better and make them feel more comfortable, I guess, and maybe they'll give themselves up.
That's hostage negotiation tactics number 1. You want to try and get in their mindset. You want to try and understand their situation, understand their struggle, and try and appeal to that struggle so that you can try and get them to come out safely. Because obviously you don't want to shoot anyone.
Yeah. I don't.
All right. We'll reset. We'll have you do it one more time. You go outside the side real quick, and then I'll let you know I'm ready.
Okay.
That time I only loaded the shotgun with 1 shell because that's all I was going to do. This time I'm going to be a little more aggressive about it. The problem is there isn't really much to hide behind right here. Like I can, you know, do this and all this other stuff, and I can't do you like that. So we can do you like this. Okay. That.
Anyone inside the store, this is the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Make yourselves known.
And I'm not gonna use the whole third person.
This
I can
is the
see
Los
things
Santos
kind of thing,
Sheriff's
because that's why
Department.
I shot.
If
in the
anyone's
first
inside the
person that
store,
worked
make
for me.
yourselves known and come out with your hands up. Anyone inside the store, this is the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Make yourselves known or we will come in there with deadly force.
Perfect.
Hour 67, no response from inside the bank. Correction store.
Copy. No response from inside. You preparing to breach?
Hour 67, preparing to breach. And set.
Copy.
Breaching. Hands.
There we go.
Robert 67, one
Individual down with a gun.
Copy that. 1 individual down with a weapon. Rolling medical.
Preparing to breach back room. Set.
Copy. Breaching back room.
Back room code 4. Scene will be code 4.
Copy. Advising scene code 4. Rolling medical. I'd say he's good. Oh, Jesus. I almost kicked myself from the server there.
Oh, wow.
I'd say it went well.
I didn't even see you there, honestly. Like, just when I heard the gunshots, I was like, oh, God.
So what you want to do is get behind this real quick.
Uh-huh.
Tap U.
You. You? There we go. Oh, wait, that's...
Yeah, if you double tap it, you'll crawl on the floor like that. If you single tap it, you'll get into a crouch position. So if you have your pistol in your hand, oopsie, and then you do U. And then you can crouch behind something like that.
U isn't working for me for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm injured. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's not 100%, but it's still something you can utilize with this kind of thing. And then that's how I was able to just start plowing rounds down range. Obviously, if someone was truly aiming at you, you would have definitely taken some decent hits. I was mainly using deterrence shots.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I see. That's why I didn't get hit.
Well, I mean, you think about it, it's like if someone wanted to pop you, it's really easy to pop you.
Wait, can we actually do like one now where you would actually try to shoot me to see
Okay.
if I'm...
Yeah, if you want to go reset real quick, we'll do that.
Okay.
Set. Be advised,
This is-
set. Oh,
Got
God.
it.
This is the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Anyone inside the store, make yourselves known.
A duque de culo.
Hello, sir. This is Deputy Bain with the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. How are you doing today?
It's me, I'm Mario.
Oh, hey, Mario. How are you doing today, man?
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, you're not getting out of there unless you're coming out with your hands up. That is.
Excuse.
Excuse you.
No, excuse.
Excuse. Well, let's see. What are you doing in there, dude?
Arrivederci.
Oh, okay. I see. Are you Italian?
If he actually speaks Italian, I'm fucked. A barucco.
Huh. I see. Hey, dude. How does this sound? Right? How about you get out of the store with your hands up, all right? And we'll go do something fun, all right?
A vaffanculo.
Vaffanculo. Oh, yeah, totally.
That means fuck you in Italian.
Yeah, just hands up, dude, and we'll do something fun.
Oh man, I can't say that one. It's too fucking long.
Robert 67, I've got a response from inside
Right.
the store. Suspect seems to not speak English very well, but some kind of Italian something. Not able to communicate properly with the suspect.
No mi dispiace. I butchered that one. Holy shit.
Oh, what did you say, dude?
No mi dispiace.
All right, dude. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out the store with your hands up, all right? You know, in the air and hands.
Certo.
Huh. Hold on.
Be advised, we don't have any translators on duty at this time.
Oh, we're gonna have translators?
Negative on translation.
Oh, negative on translators. Hold on.
A buca di culo.
Hey, dude. How does this sound? Eschi con le mani in alto. Eschi con le mani in alto.
Fucking, oh my god. Ascoltatolio.
Polizia. Polizia. Eschi con le mani in alto.
Ascoltatello.
Sì.
No, Spanish is not. That's also
Polizia esqui con le mani in alto.
Spanish and Italian are very similar if you're listening to it from an outward perspective. C is the same as Spanish as it is Italian.
Faremo una breccia.
Portillo.
Uno breccia.
Vaffanculo. I need to learn more Italian.
Oh my god.
Vaffanculo is fuck you. And then Scordello is forget it.
Robert 67. I'm just getting swear words from inside the store. I'm gonna be preparing to breach.
Solid copy.
Robert 67 set.
Copy, showing you set for breach.
Breaching. Shots fired, shots fired.
Copy that, shots fired. Have you been hit?
I've been hit in my face. There is a local over here as well. Local has been shot down with a gun.
Oh, that's actually realistic because the whole local thing. Be advised, no
More
additional
shot fired.
units. Nice! Good shot, good shot.
More shots fired. Suspect has been downed. Continuing to breach.
Very nice, very nice.
Sit on back door. Breaching.
Copy, showing set on back door, rolling medical to your location.
Store will be code 4.
Copy, advised store is code 4.
The store is code 4.
Advise if
Suspect
any
has been
injuries on the
notified.
LEO.
LEO will have multiple gunshot wounds.
Copy, medics en route.
Copy that. I will be keeping pressure.
Nice. Very nice. Hey, Holden.
Oh, I'm doing that Italian part kind of confused me and I didn't know how to react.
Oh, it's all good. It's one of my characters that I play in other cities.
Oh, do you know actually how to know Italian?
I have a gigantic reference of all Italian that I've learned. I've watched, quite a few videos in terms of learning it and how to speak it. Mario Leone, the Bruco. Bruco stands for caterpillar.
Oh, okay. That's really cool.
But no,
Yeah.
what I really enjoyed about what you did there is you utilized the phone thing, and see how I went with you on that?
Yeah, I tried to say come out with your hands up.
No,
Like,
I got what you were
oh,
trying to put out there. That's why I kept saying forget it.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
If you look up in the upper left-hand corner of your eye, I would do the /do translates to this.
Yeah, I see that now. It falls together now. I get it.
Yep. So what I was doing is I was using a third-party action to translate on your phone, because let's say if you're doing Google Translate, you can actually have it translate what it hears.
Ooh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yep. So you can actually utilize your phone as a form of translation. Now, obviously, it is Google Translate, so it's not 100%, but it is a tactic you can use in negotiations for individuals that do not speak the same language as you.
Okay, got it. I'll use that in the future if I ever encounter it.
Same thing with the Google Goggles app. You can use that to actually identify gang areas if you want to as well.
Ooh, all right.